What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back. I'm your host, Sinistrain01, and we have got more Styx Shards. Really? You're going to scratch your ass? Seriously? Gosh, this guy. Alright, so first off, I've seen a few people complain about that the music is maybe just a little bit too loud, so why don't we turn down the music a little bit? Hopefully that'll make you be able to hear my voice better. I want to get you guys as immersed as possible in the game, so that's why I always have all the sound up as much as possible, but for now, we'll just go ahead and take the sound down just a little bit to hopefully make it a more enjoyable experience for you guys. Let me know if that works out for you, and we're going to continue on with mission number 2. So we got a few things in this area. So there's our missions. Our skills. Let's look at our skills first. We got 660 points available. You can also, you don't have to skill up during these, you're doing your hideout sessions. You can do it during the middle of the game as well. So if the more you stealth and get through and do certain objectives, the more skill points you're going to have available to you. So let's see what we got. Amber Vision does not need to be activated, and he will react with a sound. So what does this mean? Styx senses the presence of enemies when he is close to their fields of vision, allowing him to remain stealthy more easily. As you can see, if I'm looking at this correctly, we can go here and then here. So we can't just go from here to there. That's a pretty cool skill to have. Sense of smell. Focus. Seen through walls as well. Yeah, we're going to go with the Sixth Sense. I think it's going to help us out a little bit, so we'll start with that one. I just love the fact that you can easily forget things if you want to go, say, a different route. So we can go, we don't have to get this one, because I don't think that's going to really do too much. But we can grab this one. Styx is ready to visit with physical contact. Enemies being killed and corpses being carried turn invisible if Styx is also invisible. Now this one, I don't know if I even want this because I'm never planning on killing anyone. But you have to go through these in order to get to even the ultimate invisibility skill. One to 3 seconds without consuming more amber. See, now that's something you want to have. But it's just getting there. It kind of sucks. Let's see what the other ones are. We don't want to kill it all. Lockpick. That might actually come in handy. Poisonous Bolt we don't really need. Acid Trap we don't need. Acid Solution we don't need. See, it's like most of these stuff we don't need. The only thing that we really need is this lockpick one. But this might come in handy. Craft his own vial. That actually really might come in handy. Let's check out another, let's see, Cocoon. I just never feel like I'm going to use this, even though it's a really cool feature. To be recreated from his clone. He is thus immortal as a clone exists. That's pretty cool. Extended vision. You know, this is some tough decisions to make here. Go with the lockpick. Although there's usually always ways to get in, so... But again, we can always forget it, get our points back, and then go for something else. Like I said, it's so open to interpretation. Sorry for spending a lot of time in there, but... I wanted to show you guys all this, and you can see we've got... We can make amber. You can check out the missions. We've done just the prologue and revelation so far. And let's go ahead and talk to her.
That's a lie.
I wish it was.
How do I know you haven't double-crossed me?
Easy, big girl, or I'll cut you down to a size petite. What is it? Why does everyone want this scepter?
It serves as an invitation to a diplomatic summit in the home of the elves of Korrangar.
And you need the scepter to spy on them. That's probably what the elf wants it for, too.
Korrangar is a fortress. There's no way I can force my way in.
Hey, you mean we. I'm as eager as you to find that fucking shape-shifting elf.
Elves cannot shapeshift. It's impossible.
Right. And goblins can't talk either.
A merchant ship. We too will change shape into a merchant ship.
And I'll take care of the elf. Because now it's personal.
Alright. So we've done probably pretty much everything that... Why would we need to... Oh, our inventory. I was like, why do we need to hide? Alright, so it looks like we have some different things that we can actually mess around with here. Change our clothes. So, Styx first act, bonus, dissolves enemies that have been killed. Penalty, the blade is so blunt that it makes a muffled kill impossible. So, if we were to choose this, stealth is gone. Not that we really use our dagger anyways. Made by Styx on his arrival a few months after the fall. We get bonuses 1 unit of life when his clone dies without being destroyed by Styx's hand. We'll try a different outfit here. So that's what this outfit looks like. And then let me do a recreation of the other outfit so I can kind of get a good sense. I actually like this one better, but this one's going to give us some bonuses, even though we really don't need these bonuses. It's a little different, and I like to change things up a little bit. Alright, let's move around the ship and see what else there is, maybe, to find, if there's anything. Alright, it doesn't look like there's really anything else. Alright guys, we're going to start up the next mission. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and it's go time.
Behold, the fortress of Korrangar.
It's a fucking big rock with a hole in it, okay? It's mostly rats who live in places like that.
I'll drop you in a safe place.
I'm thinking maybe a balcony.
Then, you sneak into the customs office and exchange the incoming flight schedule with this one.
And a special amber storeroom.
When you've got everything, loosen the balloon near the doors. That will be the signal.
Definitely a king-size bed.
When I'm inside, bring me an official pass. Otherwise, they'll never let me enter Korrangar.
A fully equipped laboratory.
What in the name of the gods are you talking about?
Well, all that stuff you're asking for is gonna cost you a chunk of change, so... I was just thinking about the new hideout I'm gonna buy with it. I'll send the bill to the Carnage Squad, right?
Fine, send it then.
He always starts with a scratch in his ass. Alright guys, here we go. It is time to do this. This is one hell of a mission too, man. This is crazy difficult, lots of stealth. The side objectives make it a lot more difficult than the actual mission would be, as you can complete this mission pretty quick.
Even uglier than I thought it would be. And I thought it was gonna be fucking awful. Good. That huge door back there. That's gotta be the one that Heledrin's airship needs to get through. Off we go. Shouldn't be all that complicated to get inside.
Is this the first time that you've participated in the ceremony of glorious blood?
Yes, we can't wait. Our tutor explained that it's the most sacred homage that we can pay to our people.
That is true. But it is already a great honor just to attend Castasiel.
So you're going to notice that some parts are going to be very, very dark. That is because a lot of this level is going to be taking place at nighttime, and it's going to be very, very dark. But I just wanted to inform you guys that. So if you go off this way, and you continue that path up there, you'll actually go and just grab some extra crafting items. It's not really important to get if you're not using those items because you're going a more stealthier route as opposed to needing poisons and things like that. So there's no reason, but it is a special secret area that you can get some extra things, but nothing that adds to what we are doing. And we're going to go ahead and go on here. Know the deal, always watch out. I always take you the stealthier routes. To get to your objectives, just need to find an entrance. Not too difficult in this first section here. Don't worry about him seeing you, but this is a good save point. As you can see, kind of where we need to go, but in order to get there, you're going to need to go this way. So make your way behind him, or her. There's actually two different entrances that you can do.
I could try to go through the guardhouse in order to make a dramatic entrance into Korrangar. But hey, those dumbasses left a window open. How nice of them. These rocks look like they must be leading somewhere. Just have to climb up and see if I'm right.
So as I said, you can go 3 different entrances to get to your objective here. We're going to take this one.
Now I just have to add the giant bitch vessel to the official register of merchant airships. Then I gotta find her a pass.
Pass valid?
Yes, but we'll keep him here a little while longer. This will teach him to control himself.
I need to get that pass. Okay, let's head for the docks.
Alright, so we're falsifying the registry, so what we're going to do is wait here until we got an opportunity to grab it.
And now it's written down in black and white. Yes, Heledrin's airship is now on the guest list.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this this pass too while we're here. You can also steal a pass if you want.
Good view of the whole area. Watching is one of life's most enduring pleasures.
So we need to enter into there, but we got to make sure the coast is clear. It's a good save point, can be a little tricky here.
Oh, this paperwork. I'm gonna find a pass anywhere. It's probably in here. I'm gonna have to rummage through it. And one official pass for her too high ass. Yeah!
So far, so good. Again, I know it's really
outcast
dark,
was
but
seen a few days ago inside the town walls.
Leouge! It is a stain, an insult to this room. She should finish
gotta be super fast when you do that right there.
delivering it to the carrier of light. Perhaps he has already taken on the appearance of one of us. His disguise.
Now, you didn't have to get the pass yet. You could have went and gave the signal, then and did the pass. I mean, it's you could do them in different orders that you want.
And the wolf is in the sheep pen.
Got it. All right. This is actually pretty difficult to do. There's two guards coming that way. There's no other way to go now from here. You have to land on the ship, and you can do it by there. Now, getting down is the tough part, because you can't just jump down to there. So we're going to wait. There's two guards there. Can't see them right now, but they're up there. Alright, so you've made it up on the top of the ship, which is pretty cool if you think about it. Now, there's not really a safe way to get down from this point. So your best bet is to literally pretty much get down from over here. Try to time it so you can land on this. That's going to be your safest bet.
We have orders to check that your goods are in compliance.
And to check your pass.
Fine. I'll be right with you. I was just now looking for my passport. It should be right here.
But I thought I wanted to show you like kind of a nice, unique little way of getting.
Thank you, Styx. My airship can now more unhindered in Korrangar. The Dark Elf will soon be checking the vessel and making sure that I hold a pass.
Okay, we'll meet up on the other side. Perfect. Now Heledrin can do whatever the hell she wants. Let's take this opportunity to visit beautiful Korrangar and find that shape-shifting bastard.
Alright, so we've pretty much completed this first section here now, as everything else is going to be smooth sailing from here. This first little area. It's either a few... Now, let's take the more stealthier approach. Just barely made that one. So there's a little something there if you want it, but we don't need it. Good point for a save here. And we have done it. And now it's time for the secondary options to load up.
We have just slain 3 goblin scum with this beauty. With this, Jarak won't even have the time to shapeshift an ear. Fortunately, Lisserl banished him. A bolt between the eyes.
As if the elves weren't already enough of a pain with their pointy little swords. But now at least I got the name of that bastard. Jarak. Jarak. Name sounds like someone hawking up a big one. Like that special moment when you manage to cough up some really troublesome phlegm. Now I gotta find Heledrin's airship somewhere in this maze. Looks like someone lost their note. Blah, blah, blah. Amber rationing, blah, 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 blah. The door of the storeroom is protected. Blah, blah, blah. I stashed 5 fragments of the tablet. Ah, blah, blah, blah. Once gathered, each fragment gives you a part of the access code. Blah, 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 blah. You will find the fragments in the house marked by this symbol. Amber will reveal it. Amber? Oh, that sounds good. Blah, 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 blah. An amber storeroom? No way! I gotta get this. Ooh, I'm getting all excited. I'm gonna need those fragments. Without them, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to crack the code. But first, let's find the symbols.
Alright, so we have a total of 5 symbols to find. This is what makes this mission a little bit longer, because you have to go through every single section to get these. But even so, not that difficult. It is difficult, but you can do it. You just have to know where to go.
I should be in the right spot. Now I just need to find that tablet.
Is our High Priestess Lisserl already in place at the ceremony of the glorious blood?
Not yet. The chosen and those invited to attend have already taken their place and are in contemplation.
Are you also on duty during the ceremony?
Yes. All these strangers upsets the tranquility of our city. The number of watchers has been doubled.
No task is unworthy of a Castaseal. Fulfill your mission with reverence.
Again, we're not worried about the swiftness achievements. And if you actually pay attention, you can always see that there is another route that you can take around a door or something. There's always ways.
Opening the city to all these strangers for the diplomatic summit facilitates the return of Jarak the Outcast. He can disguise himself as a member of the vulgar races.
There are no more rebels. The outcast has no more allies inside our walls that he can use. Our vigilance is total. Our system of surveillance unavoidable. Every stranger is listed and watched.
That is true. The peace of mind will not be restored until this mongrel kneels before Elisrael.
And she has thrust her blade through his throat.
There's number 2, and there's one more left in this area. Like I said, it can be a little hard to see. Okay, now
That
that
balcony looks like the only quiet way into that part of the city.
she's moved, now you can't get over to that open area just yet. You have to wait. Now some of these can be actually kind of tough to find because they don't always show up even when you're like looking right at it. As you can see right there it is, and we're good. Alright, so there's only 2 tiles left and then we can do the second mission. Now here's the thing, the secondary mission, there's absolutely no reason for us to do it because we're not really using our amber a lot. So there's really no reason for us to even consider using it. But it is a secondary mission, and I promise you guys that we would do the secondary missions, even if having them actually means diddly squat to us, because we're only barely using our amber, and that's when we just have to get by a certain area that we can't do it completely without distractions.
You will have but this one opportunity in your whole life to prove your worth. The victor will gain his place within the great cycle and receive the greatest reward and the greatest honor. Be honored. Be honored.
worship some strange woman, live underground, and eat shit. Ooh, where do I sign up?
I just can't.
Well, I guess that's what you get from too much inbreeding. That's right, boys. Fight it out between yourselves. Almost there. Shit. Now what?
The time to honor our hero has come. But first, the vanquished must make his offering.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Lakima!
What the? Uh-oh, get the hell away from me.
He has entered the pantheon of heroes and is part of the Great Whole. The cycle is unceasing, and his soul has now become immortal.
Is there a problem, Your Holiness?
No, not for the moment.
Let's see where we can moor the big gal's airship.
You can't just help but love the way this... I don't know, man. This game is just so... It's so fun. They've done an amazing job. And it's not going to get as much love as it should, and I hate that. I hate that this world revolves around AAA titles. Alright, so we need to get the 4th and the 5th, and then we can do the side mission here. So, pretty much got to go this way. Find out where this guy is. Alright, there's the 4th. Now this part is actually pretty tough, and I'm definitely going to save right here. Because I haven't found an easy way to do this without having to set up a distraction. Because of the guard that looks right there. It's actually pretty difficult. You can't go through that door because there's 2 people waiting on the other side, so we're going to wait here for this guard. As soon as we can get up, we're going to switch from sand to a distraction, and we're going to set up a distraction, hopefully. And I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, switch over. Do your distraction. Open the door, and then head back because you're not safe yet.
Nothing.
Cast a seal? Have you received your amber today?
Of course, at dawn. The other day we saw a Castaseal who refused the sacred amber. He was taken to prison.
Yes, we were there. His body was shaking and trembling.
Shit. That elf found the
Like
tablet
someone of
first.
a vulgar
I'm gonna
and
have to play
selfish
smart.
race.
Or not.
Became difficult to touch his mind. Fortunately, Lisrel healed him and his guts feed Robies, so now he goes in peace.
Some dissidents still refuse to receive Amber, even though it allows us to be one. Glory to Lisrel, who each day offers us the sacred Amber in order to restore our race to its former glory.
Thank you for that precious tile. Now we can finally do the secondary.
His soul has become immortal, starting a new cycle of the great oneness.
Lisrel is honored and Lakima is satisfied. Order and harmony reigns in us all.
Their combat was memorable.
They are the pride of our noble race.
So she will not see you. So don't fear because you're in the darkness here.
Castasil, proud people, come and let us form a great oneness. Praised be Lisrel, through whom you receive your daily amber, and you rediscover the purity of our ancestors.
Okay, so
So fine. So inviting. So precious. Amber.
Lord of the Rings right there. I love it. So we need to get in here. Stay as close to this wall as you can so you don't get seen by him. And we gotta make our way. So there's like a little puzzle. Now the only way that you can reveal what order you need to do is by using your special vision. There we go. Sometimes that can be a little tough to get past. Okay, so here we are. So we need to put down all the tablets. And start to read them.
Verse 1. Breaking through the unchanging universe, one day flames were given birth.
So, this should tell you right now that flames need to be on verse 1.
Verse 2. Expelled by the darkness stood 3 lords of death. What, like 3 big turds or something?
I swear. Oh, man.
Verse 3. In the wake of their shadows crawled sinful Robies. Not Robies again, I hate that. Verse 4. Later on, armies of orcs emerged on their own. I don't even understand that shit. Verse 5. On their paths spread flames that gave them life. Gave them life? And we have a winner.
Alright, so we completed it, but if you go down here, you'll notice that all it
Where's
is
all this amber coming from?
is just a
World
shitload
Tree
of
was
amber.
destroyed in Akanash. Could it be? No, it's impossible. It's different this time. These fanatics are addicted to this amber. I'm gonna fill the airship with all that amber. It's gonna be open bar every night.
But since we haven't used any amber because we haven't been invisible or anything like that, there's no reason because we don't need it. And that's it. That's pretty much going to be the mission. We just need to get to the gondola now. And it gives you a nice path when you go this way. Just be careful when you're jumping. especially here. Always wait till the last moment before you jump. I recommend getting a little bit higher. Give it a few weights, because you can screw that jump up. And that's going to be it, guys. That is the end of the mission. Very fun mission to do, but we did it completely stealthy. And not too bad a time either. You'll notice some of the cutscenes don't have very good frame
Aledrin
rate.
could have warned me that this place was full of fucking degenerates.
So there you go. So we still completed it at a pretty decent time. 26 minutes. It is a long mission if you do the optional objectives, but you can complete this definitely under 15 minutes without the optional objectives, and you just continuously go towards the goal. We're not worried about tokens, as I've said before. We're not worried. The only things we're really worried about is Shadow and Mercy. That is the biggest thing that that I worry about. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, as we've done all the secondary missions and the main objectives. So hopefully you're enjoying the walkthrough, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, bitches.